folks, it's Sarah with Obadiah's, and today I am going to give you guys some temperature readings on the Roby Rigel Stove. I'm going to give you guys some temperature readings as I am taking you through the first burn process here, and we're going to start off with our low temperature readings. Here we are with our low temperature readings. Right now the stove has been burning for like 20 minutes, 30 minutes, about 25 minutes, pushing 30 minutes, and most of the kindling is still there. It's kind of burned apart, so I'm going to give you guys some temperature readings, then I'm going to scoop it together and put in some larger wood to head into our medium burn. Cook plate, cooktop here is reading 124 degrees over the right hand side. On the left hand side I'm getting 114 degrees. Towards the rear flue collar here we're sitting at 125 degrees. Inside the warming oven air holes is sitting at 131 degrees, and so far our warming oven temperature is sitting at 94 degrees. So yeah, not excessively hot temperatures here. The side of the stove is 179 at the top, 92 degrees at the bottom. Front glass is reading 300 degrees. Left hand side of the stove is 162 at the top of the stove panel and 94 degrees at the bottom of the stove panel. Top of the warming oven is sitting at about 92 degrees, and my flue temperature right off the top here is sitting at 140 degrees. This is going to be the low reading about 20 minutes into the stove. So my first warming oven temperatures aren't really accurate. The warming oven was only sitting about 94 degrees, and that's just because I had a small kindling fire. You know, the cooktop hadn't even reached 130 degrees yet. So that was kind of our starting point from the kindling. Now I've had loaded into my medium fire. This has now been burning about 35 minutes or so, and so I want to let you know what you can expect in a warming oven temperature. So right now the warming oven at the bottom is sitting at about 112 degrees, 105 degrees at the rear, and then the top of the warming oven here is sitting at about 120 degrees. So we're probably at about 115 degrees in here after 35 minutes. The stove has been burning about an hour now, so I'm going to give you guys some medium temperature readings. Right side of the cook plate is at 318 degrees. Center plate is at 335. Left hand side is at 311 degrees. Now remember, this is a cast iron plate on top of the steel, so the front of the steel top is sitting at about 352 degrees here. Top side panel on the stove, 535 degrees on the top, 222 degrees at the bottom. The glass is at too hot to register, so I broke my last gun, and I think this doesn't exceed 750 degrees, and I'm just remembering I forgot to buy a new gun, so it's exceeded 750 degrees. I'll leave it at that. Top panel on the left hand side is sitting at 411 at the top, 233 degrees at the bottom. Side panel of the warming oven is about 140 degrees, and we'll give you guys some temperature readings inside the warming oven. Inside the warming oven is sitting at 197 degrees on the bottom of the oven, and about 160 on the side. Top of the warming oven is 144 degrees. So, you know, on average, usually about 150 degrees right now inside the warming oven after about an hour's time frame. Okay, we are about 3.5 hours into this overall burn. I am officially in the hot burn, so I'm going to give you guys some temperature readings. 373 on the front panel, on the right hand side. Towards the rear of the stove, we're sitting at 528 degrees on the cooktop. Center is at 452 degrees. Left hand side of the cook plate is at 404 in the front and 476 degrees at the back. The glass is too hot to register. Top of the left hand side panel is at 503 degrees. Bottom panel is at 386 degrees. Left hand side panel 603 degrees. 343 degrees at the bottom of the panel. Top of the warming oven is now at 212 degrees. 171 degrees on the left hand side. And inside our warming oven, bottom warming oven is at 269 degrees. Side of the warming oven is at 209. The pipe in there is at 443 degrees, the single wall pipe reading inside the warming oven. So we are easily at like a 260 degree temperature inside the warming oven right now on average. And this is after the stove has been burning about 3 hours now. I hope that you guys found this temperature overview helpful. If you guys do like my videos, don't forget, give them a thumbs up. Do not forget to click that subscribe button in the corner of the channel there. Thank you guys so much for watching. God bless. Have a wonderful day.